Hey guys, it's Sophia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video will be the second in my little transforming village Japanese style series, and I will be transforming the library. So back in the Edo period in Japan, they didn't really have libraries per se, but they did have literature or bookshops. So today I'm going to be transforming the village library into a Edo period bookshop instead, because that makes more sense for me. I'm going to be replacing the cobblestone out the front here with the dark oak, and also down the bottom just remove one block and then do a base here, and we'll put a staircase on top. Now the literature or bookshops they did have back in the Edo period, from my research that I did do, were quite open up the front, so mine will be open today. But you're more than welcome to close it off like so, maybe do some white paneling and some windows if that's more what you would prefer, but I'm going to be keeping mine open today. To compensate for losing a structure, you could always make some more village huts and houses. Like I did in my first video, you could use those designs and then just do some more, which is what I'm doing for my little village here. So the side of the house, you could go completely up to the roof with the dark oak, but I am going to actually cut this here and do white paneling on the inside like so. I'm using the bone block for the texture because I like it, and my window there I did use the dark oak staircases. I'm also going to continue the bone block up the top and do the same on the other side. If you do prefer though, you could do dark oak completely up to the side of the house with no white at all. That is something that was also quite common in Japanese houses, and you even still see it now. But I prefer the look of the white there for this kind of small little house, so that's what we're going with. I'm just going to fill in the back now with some dark oak and bone block as well, and completely close it off. Now that that is done, we're going to focus on the inside here. My floor I'm removing and replacing with the birch logs because it kind of looks like tatami mats, so that's what I'm replicating with that there. I'm also going to add some roof details up the top with the dark oak, just to cover in the cobblestone. Especially if you don't have the resources, don't feel like you're obligated to completely remove bits of the structure that made up the house originally. Like I'm keeping the cobblestone there because I'm lazy, I don't want to have to replace it with a dark oak, so that's something you can do as well in PvE or survival. I'm now going to bring some bookshelves into my little store here to get that bookshop kind of literature feeling. I'm also going to add some picture frames up the back here because from my research into what a bookshop kind of used to be back then, they also sold paintings and that kind of thing, so I'm also going to include some of these smaller paintings here, so it looks like my shop also sells a variety of artwork. To finish off my bookshop now, I'm simply going to get some little carpet to make a kind of little seat here, and also a little desk, so it looks like my little person has a shop little desk front there. And finally, a couple of little banners for some detail. We're going to get started on the roof now, so I'm going to be doing my overhangs and replacing all the wood with stone brick first. And then we will move on to adding some more intricate details. Now remember, I did say so in my first video as well, I'm trying to keep my buildings here as original to the structure as I can. I'm not trying to change them too much and completely transform the village per se. I am trying to keep a lot of the natural charm that Minecraft villages do already have, so I'm also just changing features and structures to give a different feel to my village. For the end bits of my roof detail here, I'm simply just going to make the roof come up like so. So just to have that little overhang, you could bring it out, but then you're going to have the problem of it being in the middle of the walkway. So if you don't like that kind of look, I'm just going to do a little roof detail like this. And that's my little roof hang up on the end there. And I'm going to do this line here as well, like in my huts and houses. To add some more roof detail now, exactly where the walls end, I'm just removing those roof blocks and placing full blocks there, and then slabs on top, just to have this little end detail on my roofing. For one more last roof detail, I'm simply removing the middle blocks from the front of the shop here. I'm then going to fill in some little white blocks here and make a little extra roof overhang detail. So this is something you could do if you want a little more detail in your build. I think it's just a really cute way to add a roof detail at the front. But there you go. So that is basically how to build a library. Well, how to transform a library into a Japanese style library. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. To do some more finishing touches, if you do want a bit more stripiness to the build, you could simply remove some of these blocks down the back here. You do have the capacity to do so because it is a bit longer. I probably would not be doing it on the sides though. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, but like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye!